In Scotland, some take the high road and some take the low road. But no matter what road you take, just remember, it's all about the journey.
Well, good morning everyone, this is Derek here and welcome back to the channel for a new wee video. So I'm currently at Glasgow Green just now and it's about 8 o'clock in the morning and the sun's just about to come up. The plan today is I'm going to walk from Glasgow city centre to Loch Lomond of all places. And you might ask yourself why anyone would want to do this, because you could quite easily take a train, take a bus or drive there, but I'm going to tell you a wee bit about that as I go. But it's looking to be, I think it's a 23-mile walk, and we're basically going to follow the River Clyde right down out of the city towards the Erskine Bridge, past Renfrew and then onto Dumbarton where you can get access to Loch Lomond. So yeah, that's the plan. It's going to be a wee bit of a longer walk than what I'm used to, but yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it and the weather's looking to be great. So yeah, I'll check in with you in a little bit, but enjoy some sunrise sequences over Glasgow just now.
So off I went on my not so wee walk to Loch Lomond, as the sun began to rise over the city of Glasgow. Glasgow's got a strong history of shipbuilding, industry and culture, and this first section of the walk took me along a portion of the Clyde walkway, a place that's truly iconic to Glasgow, a marriage of modern architecture to an industrial past.
Alright folks, so wow, I can't believe the weather we're getting today. I think it's definitely the best weather we've had this year so far, and yeah, what a day to embark on this little mini walk to, well, not so mini walk to the Loch Lomond. But I said I would tell you about why I'm going to do this walk today, or why I'm doing this walk today. And basically early last year, in fact the 1st of January 2024, I decided to do a 10,000 step a day challenge. So that was every day of 2024 and that's exactly what I did. So I accomplished my goal, and on Hogmanay I actually attempted, that was the 31st of December, on day number 366 I actually attempted this walk, and I'll maybe show you some footage of that just now, but my word, the weather was atrocious and I got absolutely soaked. My camera gear I was kind of worried about it, and I was forced to kind of abandon kind of at this spot here. I'm just at the Transport Museum, at the Riverside Transport Museum. You'll see the tall ship behind me there, but I kind of felt like a failure on Hogmanay, but I've kept the walking going. I think I'm at day 404 or 403 today, and yeah, I've just waited till a nice day, because I think if you're going to do something like this, you might as well enjoy it. And yeah, so that explains why I'm doing this. It's just to kind of celebrate doing kind of walking every day. And yeah, so I've spent enough time filming Glasgow here. I'm going to head on an abandoned railway now, which I'm looking forward to showing you. And yeah, I'm going to head towards the wee town of Clydebank, so let's go.
When I'm walking in Glasgow, I always like to try and avoid the main roads as much as possible. So I decided to walk to the town of Clydebank via an old abandoned railway line. This particular line was a White Inn Scotstoun line, which ultimately closed completely in 1967. The railway, now serving as a national cycle route, provided a nice wee bit of nature as I left the confines of the city. After passing through Yoker, I approached the wee town of Clydebank, a place, like Glasgow, rich in history and shipbuilding. But for me personally, Clydebank meant a wee bit more.
Alright folks, so that's me been walking on the railway for quite a wee bit there, and it's taken me right into the town of Clydebank. So Clydebank, I've actually got a wee personal connection with. It's actually where the name Shields comes from, as in the Shields and DH Shields. So I've got a lot of family here and a lot of memories from when I was a kid, and I just kind of want to take the opportunity to say to all the Shields, past and present, cheers to you. So yeah, I'm going to keep going just now and I'll catch up with you in a little bit.
From Clydebank, I connected with the Forth and Clyde Canal, which I would follow to take me to the Erskine Bridge. This canal is absolutely enormous, stretching over 35 miles long, all the way from the River Clyde in Grangemouth to the village of Bowling, a place I'll be heading to in a wee bit. From Clydebank, the canal takes you through some beautiful scenes in a wee area called Dalmuir, which is a lowland Scots Gaelic word meaning big field. After another few miles in the canal, I caught my first glimpse of the enormous Erskine Bridge. A steel and concrete box girder bridge, first opened in 1971. It spans the entire width of the River Clyde, but for me, reaching Erskine Bridge could only mean one thing.
Hey everybody, I hope you can hear me okay there. That's me just reached the halfway point. So if I spin you around a wee bit here, I think you can just make it out. That's Erskine Bridge. So I've reached the wee village of Kilpatrick, and basically the bridge connects Western Dumbartonshire to Renfrewshire. So if you go right over that bridge, you'll find the wee town of Erskine, and you can actually walk over the bridge. The bridge actually replaced an old ferry service, the old Kilpatrick Clyde ferry service, I think it was called, don't quote me on that, but you can actually walk over the bridge to get to Erskine, and it's quite a nice wee walk, but we're not going to Erskine, we're going that way along Moor Canal towards Loch Lomond. So, but yeah, I'm delighted that I've reached the halfway point, and I really hope you're enjoying the video so far. But yeah, it's an absolutely amazing day, and I'm really enjoying myself, I think. So yeah, I'll speak to you in a little bit and enjoy some scenes just now.
So I continued on the canal and walked just a few miles to the wee village of Bowling. With a population of only around 800, Bowling marks the end of the Forth and Clyde Canal, and honestly, it felt quite special to visit. Historically, Bowling is associated with ship repair and what's known as the Bowling Basin, a place that provides mooring and facilities to its residents.
Alright folks, I've not really got time to do this, but I just came across the wee village of Bowling, and wow, I think if I said I was pleased I stopped here, it would be the understatement of the year. If I just spin you around, that's probably not very good, but yeah, like absolutely fantastic views. Part of me wishes I'd just kind of chosen this as my destination instead of Loch Lomond. It would save me some distance, but yeah, what a place. I think I looked up last night that Bowling's a place that a lot of people kind of just drive through because they're kind of looking to just get to Loch Lomond, and I can't say I'm any exception to that, but yeah, fantastic, and yeah, lovely wee place. So the next stop, I think there's a wee village before Dumbarton. I think Dumbarton's where it starts to get a wee bit confusing. I've definitely got some maps to study, but yeah, I hope you're enjoying the video so far, and I'll speak to you in a little bit.
I really was sorry to leave the wee village of Bowling, but I was determined to make it to Loch Lomond before the sun went down, so off I went. Alas, my canal walking days were over, but I joined yet another abandoned railway line. This particular line features a number of beautiful bridges and tunnels that you can walk under. Just stunning.
Alright folks, that's just a train to Bell looking past me just now. That's exactly where I'm headed. I just kind of figured while I'm walking, maybe I'll answer some questions you might have at this point. So I'm pretty sure I've walked 14 miles, so I have 9 miles to go, and yes, my feet are hurting right in the balls of the feet. They're starting to ache a little bit, and the heels actually. And my thighs are kind of hurting a little bit, but not too bad. I've also not really eaten too much, but I do have some tonics, caramel wafers in my bag that will be getting munched shortly for this extra wee tush. But yes, I'm really looking forward to reaching Loch Lomond, and yeah, I can't wait to show you some stunning scenes there. Maybe get the drone up for you, but yeah, thanks for sticking with me, and I'll speak to you soon.
So I was well aware at this point that time wasn't on my side. So I picked up the pace right through the village of Milton and onto the town of Dumbarton. Dumbarton is a town in the north bank of the River Clyde and was once the capital of the ancient kingdom of Strathclyde. These days, Dumbarton is a popular commuter town for Glasgow, with a population of around 20,000. Unfortunately, my chosen route today meant we wouldn't see much of Dumbarton, but the low-hanging sun wouldn't make this portion of the journey any less enjoyable.
Hey everybody, so welcome to Dumbarton. I'm definitely taking the motorway route here just for the sake of time, but ideally I would have liked to go to the River Leven and kind of take twists and turns up to Balloch, but in interest of time, I'm just taking the motorway route. It's much to my dismay, but it's all good. Looking to be a wee bit behind schedule. I think I'll arrive maybe just after sunset, but yeah, beautiful journey. The sun's over my shoulder there, and look forward to showing you Loch Lomond. Almost there.
After a lot of main roads, roundabouts and side streets, I finally approached Balloch. A wee village in West Dumbartonshire, right at the foot of Loch Lomond. After heading up the mouth of the River Leven, the journey was just about over. Welcome to Loch Lomond.
Alright folks, I think I've almost made it. I'm right at the kind of harbour, and I'm just walking round the coast to try and get out into the open loch, but here we go.
Loch Lomond is a 22-mile long freshwater Scottish loch, forming part of the boundary between the counties of Dumbartonshire and Stirlingshire. It's famous around the world for featuring in the Scottish folk song, The Bonny Banks of Loch Lomond. I've visited Loch Lomond many times in my life, but this time it felt a wee bit special.
Hey everybody, so as you might have guessed, I reached the banks of Loch Lomond. I got here maybe about 20-25 minutes ago, and you might have missed a wee tear in my eye as I just kind of between the trees I just saw the water, and I was just like, wow, like I actually made it. But I was so kind of in a hurry to get the drone up and get some shots for you that you might have missed the true emotion, but yeah, fantastic. What a journey, it's been absolutely amazing. Obviously, I think I kind of run out of time a little bit. Perhaps that was due to my overshooting Glasgow, bowling. I don't think I had time for that, but see, if I think back, I don't regret anything. And I think if I skipped any of those bits, just things that I thought were nice and that you'd appreciate, then I would have regretted it. So, yeah, but I'm definitely gutted not to have got the sunset. I mean, I know I got a wee bit of afterglow, but not the glorious sunset. But maybe that's a metaphor for my little daily walking challenge. So if I relate it back to the 31st of December, Hogmanay, when I attempted this challenge last, and I think I told you earlier, it was just like a total washout and I had to kind of abandon ship. So say I would have actually completed that challenge and just like bit the bullet and I don't know, just went for it and got soaked and didn't, like, just hated every second of it, but got to Loch Lomond, that wouldn't have been a success. I don't think I would have, that's not enjoyment to me. And yeah, but technically I got to the destination. So I think I've enjoyed today, and I think that's a good kind of maybe life lesson. I'm not trying to preach anything, but maybe the journey is more important than the destination. Not to be too much of a cliche, but I just think I've really enjoyed the journey, and I've really enjoyed my daily walking challenge. I think I'm going to keep going with it. I quite like the opportunities that afford me to do. Like I wouldn't have done this little walk today if it wasn't for my 10,000 steps a day. Yeah, I think I'm on. I actually don't know how many steps I'm on. I will check. Yeah, 48,000 steps. So it's been a 23-mile walk, and I think it took me about 9 hours, but maybe that's an extra few hours due to filming and things like that. So, but I don't regret any of that, because I think if I'd just rushed it, then it would have been, the video would have suffered for it. And I think me creating a good video is as important as me coming to Loch Lomond and getting the sunset. So anyway, I'm waffling, but yeah, I also just want to thank you for, if you've made it this far, by the way, thank you for watching. And I also just want to thank you for coming along with me. I know it sounds weird because I'm just talking to the camera, but it kind of feels like I've been talking to kind of someone, like a friend or something like that, and it's kind of made the journey a little bit better. And if I was just doing it myself, which I guess it was, but if I was just, I didn't have the camera, then I don't know, it wouldn't be as fun, I don't think. But so yeah, I really hope you've enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching, and yeah, if you like my video and you want to support my work, just leave a wee comment, or subscribe to the channel, or share my video to someone you think would find it cool. I don't know. Yeah, I'm loving making videos. I feel bad I've ignored this channel for over a year now. I think my last video was Scotland's a Feeling, the wee drone compilation video, but yeah, I want this channel to be a kind of place where I can just be myself and kind of just make cool things. So if that sounds like your cup of tea, then yeah, give me a wee subscribe and follow along my adventure. Anyway, can you tell it's cold? As soon as the sun went down, the temperature just absolutely dropped, but luckily I had a layer to put on under my shell here, so yes. Anyway, so I'm going to get the train back from Balloch. I know it's a bit of a cheat, but I'm not walking back. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video, and yeah, I hope you're all doing well out there, and yeah, thanks so much. Cheers.